About 5 years ago, I started a YouTube channel, Addiction Mindset Recovery Coaching, which is dedicated to helping people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content, addictions that I once struggled with. And as of today, that YouTube community, that community of incredibly amazing and supportive individuals, has surpassed the 100,000 subscriber count. And I had to sit down and ask myself, what does this actually mean for people who are struggling with addiction? And I think the answer is very simple. For anyone who is struggling, I know what it's like to feel alone, especially when it comes to weed addiction, especially with nicotine addiction, especially with adult media content addiction, which is often these days glorified. I know what it feels like to feel like you are the only one, and you don't have the support that you need, and you don't have the resources that you need. And I think today we've officially proven that that is not the case. If you're someone who has been struggling and you do feel isolated, this right here represents that you're not alone. It represents that there's a huge community of people just waiting to support you and encourage you to discover that better version of yourself. I know what it's like to go through addiction. I know what it's like to feel hopeless. I know what it's like to feel helpless. And I know what it's like to feel optionless. And as of today, that is going to change for about 100,000 individuals, 100,000 people. Imagine the amount of people that is. Imagine filling up a stadium with 100,000 people. If you take the time to read through this channel's comments, if you take the time to join our communities that we have available to you guys, you're going to realize just how not alone you are. And you're going to meet people who are going to give you a bit of hope. You're going to meet people who are going to be able to help you discover the various options that are available to you. You're going to meet people, real human beings, who are going through the exact same things that you're going through, who have had the exact same emotions that you're having. And you're going to meet people who have been successful in their journey to overcome these substance use disorders, whether it's alcohol, nicotine, weed, adult media content. When I started this channel, it actually began on TikTok. I was making TikTok videos. And early on, I continue to still receive a decent amount of hate from time to time. And I had made a pretty immature response video to one of my haters on TikTok. And a young man by the name of Cole reached out to me. And he said, "Hey, man, take that video down that you made responding to that hate comment. It's not worth it." He said, "You know, you have a really good message, and you helped me quit vaping. And I really think you have something here. You're onto something." And I had wound up speaking to this individual, Cole, over the period of a few months. And it took him about a year, but he is the one who convinced me to start a YouTube channel. And he said, YouTube's where it's at. YouTube is where you're going to get the audience that you're trying to reach. YouTube is where you're going to really have the opportunity to build a community of people that not only will support you, but that will support everyone else involved on the channel and the community. And 4 or 5 years later, it turns out that my buddy Cole, who now works with Addiction Mindset, our company, was correct. That was, some incredible advice that he gave me early on. And had he not given me that advice, I don't know that we'd be here today. I don't know that I ever would have started YouTube. So for that, I'm thankful. This obviously isn't scripted, so I'm just kind of ranting. But I think for a lot of people that have quit, I appreciate the comments and the success stories that you share. For the people that are on here struggling, I appreciate you sharing those personal details of your addiction recovery journey with us, because it shows the relatability from person to person. And going back to the people that have successfully quit, I appreciate the time that you take to respond to comments, offering people encouragement, hope, and showing them that there's another side to this. There's another side to all these things. In a world today where weed is becoming rapidly glorified, and I'm not anti-weed by any means. People who think that don't know me, or they've misinterpreted the channel. But where it's rapidly becoming glorified, and where people who say they're struggling with addiction or psychosis are attacked for that, we need something different. We need a different message, and this channel's become a large part of that alternate message. In a world where we have so many young people struggling with vaping products, where we have no concept what the health consequences are going to be down the line with some of these things, where we have so many younger people struggling with alcohol and nicotine and weed and stimulant-based products and pills and just addiction in general, we needed a community that was going to say, enough is enough. It's time for a change. And a community that was going to have the ability to have an impact. And I think that this addiction mindset community is exactly that. And why is it that? It's because of the amount of people within this community that have sought change, successfully changed, and have now continued to stick around to help others who join and who are new to our channel and new to our group over here. And that's really what this silver plaque represents. It represents that there's a lot of people struggling. It represents that there's a lot of people who are looking for information on this stuff. And it represents that there's a lot of people who are really finding value in this type of information. Above all else, it represents that you're not alone. You're one of at least now 108,000 people who are all looking for help. And I think in addiction recovery, to realize that you're not alone, that your struggles aren't some completely unique, isolated incident, and that there are people out there who can relate to you, and that there are people that you can talk to, and that there are people out there who want to support you and who want to help you. I think that's what this silver play button represents. I think it represents ethics. I think it represents morals. I think it represents I don't know, you could use any type of cliche word like that. Dignity, self-worth, self-respect. I think it shows a lot of the good that's still available out there in humanity today, because we got a lot of dark things that we're dealing with. And addiction, to no matter what the substance is one of those very, very dark things in a person's life. And this, I think, represents a little bit of light to a lot of people out there. And that truly is priceless. You can't put a value on having an impact like that. You can't put a number on it. You really can't, because YouTube is demonetized over, 65% of our videos for content violations about substance use. So you really can't put a value on it. Although we are grateful to have the platform. All jokes aside, I just want to say a big thanks to everyone that's part of this community, to everyone that's been here since day one. And I want to welcome anyone who's new to the channel, who's looking to improve their life. Guys, you may be aware we recently made our Kick It support community. This is a private community, completely free. So if you are looking for more support, you are looking for more interaction, you are looking for more live conversations just like this with myself and other community members and people on the team, be sure to check out the pinned comment or the video description and join that free Kick It support community. Just a big thanks to everyone who's been here. A big thanks to Cole. A big thanks to our new video editor, Tiago. If everyone needs a good video editor for shorts, he's been instrumental in the last few months as we've been busy helping grow this channel. For nothing more than he wanted to work with a channel that he felt was ethical. This guy reached out and has been making incredible videos for us and really helping us out. We've met some incredible people along the way, and I really mean it when I say we're just getting started. I don't know what color the 1 million subscriber play button is. It's probably gold or something, but I'm telling you that's right around the corner, because we are just beginning. I said that 4 or 5 years ago, and I mean that today. We're just getting warmed up, and I cannot wait to see the direction that this goes. If you've been here for a while, I hope you continue to stick around, and if you're new, I'm excited to have you. There's some life-changing stuff happening every day within this channel, within this community. We got some amazing people. Thank you, guys.